The air hung heavy with the scent of figs and fresh earth, as Cain, the firstborn of Adam and Eve, surveyed his fields. He was a man of toil. His brawny physique, testament to years of wrestling crops from the unforgiving soil. A frown etched itself on his brow. This year's harvest seemed meager, barely enough to sustain their growing family. Across the fertile plain, Abel, Cain's younger brother, knelt amidst his flock of sheep. A shepherd by nature, Abel was a man of quiet contemplation. His gentle spirit, as soothing as the lullaby of a summer breeze. He often spoke of their God, a being of love and light, who had banished their parents from Eden for disobeying his command. One crisp autumn morning, newfound resolve hardened Cain's features. He had heard whispers from others, tales of offerings made to appease the heavens. Determined to secure his family's future, he set aside the finest sheaves of wheat and barley, a symbol of his hard work. Meanwhile, Abel, guided by faith, selected a perfect lamb from his flock, its white fleece reflecting the purity of his heart. Both brothers, motivated by a desire to please God, ventured towards an elevated outcrop of rock, a place whispered to hold a divine connection. Cain approached the rock first, laying his heavy bundle of grains at its base. He waited, his eyes searching the vast sky for a sign of approval. But the sun continued its relentless ascent, casting no divine light upon his offering. Disappointment gnawed at him, morphing into a burning resentment. Abel, with a heart full of reverence, placed his lamb upon the rock. A celestial light erupted, engulfing the creature in its warm glow. As quickly as it appeared, the light vanished, leaving behind a wisp of smoke ascending towards the heavens. Abel's face broke into a radiant smile, his faith confirmed. Cain, witnessing the scene, felt a cold rage consume him. Why had God favored Abel? Was it his profession, closer to the divine shepherd? Or was it a deeper favoritism, cruel twist of fate? His jealousy festered, turning his heart sour. Days later, simmering anger boiled over. Cain invited Abel to a secluded area amongst the fields. Trusting his brother, Abel readily followed. As they walked, Cain unloaded his bitterness, accusing Abel of being God's favorite. He fumed about the unfairness of it all. Abel, ever the pacifier, tried to reason with him. He spoke of God's love for all his creations, of the importance of a pure heart, not just the offering. But Cain's ears were deaf to reason. Driven by his dark emotions, he lunged at Abel, stone in his calloused hand. The struggle was brief, fueled by blind fury. When the dust settled, Abel lay lifeless, a victim of his brother's envy and rage. Guilt, cold and heavy, flooded Cain as he stared at his brother's still form. God's voice, heavy with sorrow, echoed in the wind. "Cain, where is your brother?" Cain, his voice trembling, stammered a pathetic lie. His deceit, however, did little to hide his deed. God cursed Cain, banishing him from the fertile land to wander the barren wastelands, forever marked by the weight of his sin. As Cain turned away, a lone crow cawed overhead, paid for succumbing to jealousy and rage. The fertile plains of Eden were now forever stained with blood, a stark reminder of humanity's capacity for both creation and destruction.